side of it.
Yeah.
We live.
But to say that, I just checked on the internet. The same. You just never know.
Yeah.
So who's fact checking the fact checking?
You always have to check the source. You can't take any source for face value. Like, the source matters, right?
AJ from the Ville.
AJ from the Ville.
Bow bow. It's the bow bow.
Yeah.
Hey,
What up?
Okay.
Bow bow.
Okay.
We're bringing them balance, gentlemen.
Oh.
It's the balance, man.
Hey. Okay.
Yeah.
Get balanced.
But yeah, who's
Balance.
fact checking the fact check?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we
Yeah. Who is fact checking the fact checking?
Especially with the internet.
Who watches the watches? You know what I mean?
Who
talent,
uploaded it? Like what it comes down
Either
to
with the talent.
what you want to believe.
My bad, I'm just freestyling over the beat.
Or how much more information you can get.
Right.
You know?
and how much influence you are by who? Because I just looked up something. You just looked up the same thing. I got a different answer than you.
Right.
Now it goes to who.
But I would say the difference is that's a post somebody made.
Right, but
This was just an
From the-
AI overview. Right. So which is kind of the same, but somebody sat and made that post. You don't know what their position is.
Their agenda.
Right. You know? It's hard to tell though, man. It's hard to tell. AI is crazy.
You know who's good for that? Snopes. You ever been to Snopes.com?
Nah.
Snopes.com. If you hear something on the internet, you go on Snopes.com. They're a fact checking site,
Okay.
and they do all
Snopes.com.
right. I've been
Gotta check
using it now for well over a decade.
Wow.
It's probably been around longer than that.
Check it out. Go there right now and see what it say.
I gotta check that out. I really do.
It's a fact checking site.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, ain't no reason why I can't. Right?
Real time fact check it.
yeah, let's do it right now.
Let's go with it though. What?
Fact check the fact check.
I just put my
With these
phone
pocket
in fucking
computers, we can do all that.
Max
Little pocket
power saver
computers,
mode.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't even use the internet on my.
What up, HD?
You know what I'm saying? What's good with y'all? How y'all weekend was?
Hey yo, we in here going in a rabbit hole. We about to go.
We about to venture down a rabbit hole.
Hey yo, man, we about to
Rack
go.
said, slow down, fellas.
Yo,
How y'all doing? How y'all weekend was?
You know what I'm saying? Y'all all right?
yeah,
We jump
Word,
right,
no,
right,
nah,
right,
you
to
right,
the,
yo,
right
yeah,
to the
yeah,
middle
yeah,
of
yeah.
the show. He's in the middle.
Proceedings
It's
tonight.
in the middle
We
already.
gotta get to the meat
Yeah.
and potatoes right now, man.
Yeah,
Tomorrow, not
man.
promise right now. We can
What's up,
no
fellas?
appetizers, no
we
nothing.
jumped
You
right
just
into it.
Right to the
We was
middle.
already 40 minutes in.
Bro, we gotta fact check them.
We was 40,
We gotta fact check
we
the
was
fact
40
checkers.
minutes in already.
Got
You
it
talking about
early.
inside
Let's
information?
go.
That's the first time I heard of that
They
joke.
like, yo, what they fact checking?
Yeah, like we was already
Man.
futuristic on there.
Nah, because I need. That's always the thing for me. Thinking about, all right, is this truth or is it not? You go back, then try to go back to the beginning of the source.
Yeah,
But then
and
you start looking at the source, and it's like you start seeing what's written in the book. It's like, wait a minute. Christopher Columbus discovered America. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
You just need to know, man.
yeah,
you know,
it's like you always have to. It's the source. Like the source is almost everything. Cause
I mean, up until years ago, they had us believing like
Here we go again.
like Betsy Ross sold the
Yo,
flag.
my name is
Chuck.
Who was the source of your weekend? Who was the source of your weekend?
I was about to run again.
Yo,
But you know
I started dying in my head. Like, I said, Amrak, like, yo, went right back to
Hey,
it.
yo, man.
All right, yo,
My bad.
Nah,
You
what's
right.
good with it?
Kinda
What's
get
good
right
with
back
it,
to
man?
It
We
was
done.
good with it.
Yeah, my weekend was good though. I had a good weekend. I just chilled with the wife. You know what I mean? Just yeah, still doing that horror movie month thing. We just
Oh, yeah,
watch
this
horror
Halloween
movies
month. Yeah,
all
yeah,
month,
right.
man. And that's what we've been doing. I watched some shit the other night called Midsummer. You ever seen that?
Nah.
Nah.
Oh man, I'm about to give y'all a rundown just real quick. These people go to Sweden to see like these Swedish people do this ceremony. It only happens like every 90 years. You know what I mean? So when they get there, first thing is they give them some mushrooms, and the girl has a bad trip. You know what I mean? But then there's one part where I don't want to get away the movie, but it's one part where the two oldest people in the village go to the top of a cliff and just jump off.
Shit.
You know what I mean? And the movie showed like them fall in slow motion and the lady's face hit the ground and pop up. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
Yeah, they show all that.
Oh, yeah. Yo,
Rated
Sounds
G.
interesting.
yeah. I mean, it's a good like
Disney classic.
like one of them psychological type things where it's suspense and all that. You're trying to figure out what happened. It's similar to the Wicker Man, if you ever seen that.
Bro, that was the
I heard
most
of
disappointing movie
I've
I've
never
ever
seen
seen in my life. The Wicker Man.
Not the remake. You got to see the original version of the Wicker Man.
Came out 19 what?
Yeah, not the original version. Maybe came out in '70s,
No.
something like that. Yeah, not the Nicolas Cage version when he's stung by bees. You know,
I was like,
not
bro.
that. It's an original version.
And I was mad because I paid to see that shit in the theater, bro. I was pissed off, bro. I
Sitting
ain't
in
even
there,
lie. I was pissed off, bro.
HD, how was
Should've
your
waited for that
weekend?
VHS, right?
My weekend was alright, man. Yeah, you know what's crazy, bro? It seemed like y'all just asked me that. Where the fuck did we go?
Yeah, right.
Zoom by,
Zip-
man.
zipping by.
It seemed like it was just Sunday.
They
bro.
say
Like,
time's speeding up.
Yeah, man.
Wait, I told you. Wait,
People be
wait.
feeling like
In a couple more
time
years,
going
wait
by
till.
fast.
Plus, we be looking forward to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
back
I'm looking
at it.
forward to it. But nah, long story short, nah, that was it, bro. Just just working, man. I'm working, getting these pods out.
Right.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean?
Word.
Appreciate that too. They be coming out too.
Yeah,
doubt.
man.
Seeing all the cuts and all of that
put
between y'all two.
Working
It's
diligently.
one up
Yeah,
today.
man. Right.
Oh yeah.
It's a fresh pod up right now.
You just put
Yeah,
one up on
right.
TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Episode 15,
that
right?
was he just put
Nah,
up
we just put up
16.
16.
Put up
right?
16. Dang.
Today, just put it up today.
That's crazy. All right. Yeah, let's go.
Keep it
Yeah.
pushing.
All right.
Yeah, no doubt.
Moving
sure.
and moving and
Chaco.
moving.
Give me something to do when I get home. I'm gonna watch that.
Oh
joint.
man, I ain't do
Oh,
nothing
yeah.
this week, man. I was just pretty much on a Mr. Vibe, man, movie. Watching, you know what I mean? Catching up on a couple little flick.
Chilling.
Yeah, man, I ain't do nothing, man. That's pretty much
Resting
it.
up. Rest up.
Get that rest. That's what's
Resting
up.
Gotta
Now-
get it. Gotta
Yeah,
get it.
man,
At
I
some
was
point, you
shooting,
gotta rest.
What you was up to? How was your weekend?
My weekend was good.
Chilling.
My birthday tomorrow, so I was just trying to relax. I didn't want to do a whole bunch of anything. There was a birthday party because my girl's daughter, she had a birthday party. It was like a Halloween theme, so she
Word.
decorated the house. It looked amazing. It still looks amazing. I just told her to leave it up. I'm like, man, it looks too good for you to take down. Like, you just leave that for the rest of the season. Like you walk in, it's like the Halloween theme and all that. So she did her thing with that. So other than that, just that, relax with the kids. I finished my anime Rurouni Kenshin, the tHe. That's my shit, man. I've been waiting so long for the new joint on Netflix. And I didn't know Netflix.
Man, you
was
just
gonna put it
cussed me out to put who or what?
out. It's called Kenshin. It's
No,
called
you said
Rurouni
another
Kenshin.
name.
The tHe.
Oh,
That's
the
what it is.
tHe. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm an anime
Go,
geek,
go.
so if y'all, those that know me know, Dragon Ball Z and all of the alike, I can go down the list. There's some that like Naruto, I haven't really gotten to that. There's a lot of people into that, but this one's called Rurouni Kenshin, and I just finished the latest season that just came out, and I was waiting years for this one, and then there's gonna be another one. I'm gonna probably wait another year or two for this, but shout out to the animators for that, man. Did an amazing job with the fight scenes. But yeah, I finished that a little bit ago, so I'm proud of that because I was binging that for a minute. And my girl, she's a soldier because she's like in between. It's not like she don't like it. There's certain parts she does, but there's certain parts she don't. Oh man, but yeah.
What about you, Jer?
Just chilling. Yesterday, my niece's wedding, my brother's daughter.
I saw the.
Oh,
I saw the
wedding.
I saw the pictures.
yeah.
Man.
I saw y'all.
There was
I saw y'all.
There
Word,
was
man.
some nice pictures, man.
Yeah.
Saw y'all. Word.
Absolutely.
They're
Congratulations.
absolutely
Congratulations,
two
man.
lucky people, man.
Yeah.
Word.
They're both awesome. I'm so happy
That's
for
what's
her.
up. That's what's
so
up.
happy for him. It was a beautiful day.
Yeah, congrats on that, man.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Shout out to Allie and Bill.
Yeah,
Congrats.
shout out.
Congrats.
Beautiful wedding. We loved it.
Word.
We loved it.
I
We
did
love
see
y'all.
the pics. I did. Word. You right. You right.
that-
I was gonna ask you where. I didn't mean to cut you off,
No,
but
you
I was
good.
gonna ask you. You know what I mean? Where were you? Cause I, you know what I mean. But where?
It was dope, man. We had a good time.
Nice. Yeah,
Ready to
yeah,
get
man.
back at it.
Yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Another week.
Therapy.
Pod therapy. Correct, man.
Exactly.
Know what I'm saying?
Therapy.
But in the beginning, man, we was talking about the FDA with the COVID shot. I was fact checking. Did it cause cancer? and then Jers was fact checking. Did it cause cancer? We both came up with two different answers, and that's where
Did what cause cancer?
the
COVID shot.
the COVID shot, the
Vaccine.
you know what I mean? The FDA said, they admitted that it caused cancer, but can you believe the FDA? That's what Tay was saying. Mr. Jers was saying, can you really believe what they tell you and all that?
If they're telling
Why
on
would they
themselves,
admit
why would they admit it? That's the thing you start. That's the question that you have to ask yourself. Why would they admit that if it wasn't somewhere part of the truth? There could be somebody on the inside.
But so many
that
people
feels like us.
Like
that's
admitted
letting
it
out
to
and
who? Like
forcing
how
them
did
to
they
do it.
admit it? Like where did they
And
admit it?
that's what I was saying.
What
to
was the
him.
source? Was it a magazine?
It was a
it
post on social media.
I think if the FDA cop to
Something that big,
COVID
you know how
being
big that
cancer,
would be?
it would interrupt this game.
Yeah, that would be
show it. I
huge.
think. Yeah, I think so.
It
That'd
said
be
at the
huge.
Reform Conference.
So it was a conference they let that out. And then they posted it after the conference. So yeah,
Not that I think we could.
I mean,
It
absolutely
doesn't
trust the
surprise me.
FDA.
I mean, I
That's-
would.
and that was-
mean, some of the things they approve. For
I
us
wouldn't
to
put it-
eat.
And
I
that's
would-
why I was saying who's fact checking the fact checks.
Right,
Like if
right.
you just the FDA supposed to be the ones who regulate what's good and what's
Yeah,
not and all
exactly.
that.
Supposed
So
to
they
be.
supposed to be the best fact checkers or
Supposed
whatever.
to be,
Supposed
right.
to be.
who is
But who's
policing?
fact checking there?
Who's policing the police?
Right.
That's the question you
So
ask.
you just gonna believe whatever they say just because they the police and that's just it. So if I say, yo, the police beat me up, you gonna be like, no, they didn't, but they really did.
You're either gonna say no, they didn't, or what did you do?
As long as
always-
as the people who run it are getting a paycheck, then you can't trust the people that's running it. You know what I mean? Because if because you get paid
That's deep.
to change. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm sure that things get put through depending on the amount of money that's coming behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So as long as they got people that are doing the fact checking or whatever that need money, then it's always going to be.
That
I'm
could
never
be
going.
swayed.
I'm never going to trust that. You know
Yeah,
what
you
I
could be
mean?
bought, or your opinion,
Yeah,
or your
it can
facts
be-
could be bought.
If you
Your
a man,
opinion could-
if you a man,
There'd be
how
alternative
how
facts.
how Ted DiBiase used to say that shit back in the day.
Everybody got a price for the $1
Everybody
million
got a price
man.
for the $1 million man. You know?
Yeah,
wild.
sure.
That's wild.
Nah,
My
for
boy
sure.
Ted, he
man.
knew. Look, that's psychology 101 right there. You gotta know. Everybody's got a price. You
Yeah,
gotta
everybody got a
price,
number.
yo.
Put
You know
enough,
what I mean?
put enough of them zeros and comments on that joint.
Yeah. Look at the music industry. You know what I mean? You give somebody
So it's
enough
not
money.
So it's not money that's the root of all evil. It's the love.
The lack of money.
The love of money.
the lust.
What you would do for
Love,
the money.
lack, or love.
I
the
say
root.
it's the lust of the money.
The
not
lust?
even-
Lust?
Not even the love. It's the lust for it.
I say it's
That's
the lack.
the evil.
Just wanting it so bad.
I say it's the lack
It's
of
the-
money.
The coveting of the money.
You think
know
you
what
think
I
the
mean?
lack, but the
'Cause
lack,
if you-
the lack of it is a result of something. But the lack of it can be a sin. I don't feel as though, because you could be in a position where it's like you trying as hard as you can, and you just being blocked from 30,000 ways. Everybody done felt like
You
that.
right.
30 applications in, or you in a bad atmosphere where you gotta go out 5-10 miles to
But
get
if
to
I
a
don't have
sufficient
money,
job.
the lack of money, the lack of money will
That's what I
cause
was
you
gonna
to
say.
go
cause you to
do
sin.
something.
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
Right.
But if I have
Yeah.
money, if I'm good, I'm not thinking about robbing or doing or nothing.
that's-
I'm trying to worry
that's-
about who's gonna come get
So
mine.
would that be? That's the want for money. You want money so bad, and or need want/need. I think it's want need. But in that situation, you're being put in a bad. Your back is against the wall. You're cornered. If your kids got to eat, and you see a revenue stream outside, whether just like I think we was talking about this the other week. If you have no other way to provide, and there's a way to do it, but it's frowned upon, you don't give a fuck. You just care about the result. Can I put food on this table? Can I keep this electric bill on? Are we gonna be sitting with candles around? So if you can help from doing that, you're gonna do everything in your power.
Yeah, the
You're
lack
gonna-
of money. That's what's gonna make you go. You don't care. You gonna say I don't care.
Gotta put yourself in
You
that
know?
position to
Or
not
the
need
love.
money that bad.
You say the love,
I was saying, just, they say that the saying is money is the
the root of all evil, right?
And I just say the lust, the things people will do for it,
For the money.
to get it,
For
is,
the
is
love of money.
actually, is the root to the evil,
That's the
not so
bad
much.
part.
Yeah, that's the evil part.
Because money's just a tool.
It.
That's literally a tool to use.
It's like a gun.
Yeah.
It's
Hey, bro,
it's like a gun.
yeah,
like,
I saw this. It was like a documentary on this tribe in Africa. Like they don't really have contact with the outside world. So the dude that does these documentaries, he went over there, and was talking to him in the in the different language or whatever, and they had one dude that kind of spoke with the tribe spoke regular, spoke English, and the dude he asked one of the tribesmen if he could have anything in the world, what would it be? Like anything, like what would it be? You know what he said, bro?
What's that?
Meat.
Wow.
He said meat. Yeah, just some meat.
Dang.
Yeah, but we
anything in the world.
And you listen to how we talk about money. Like if we like the lack of money, love of money. Like money, if it was a pile of money right here, you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like I couldn't eat it. Like
nah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you could go get food.
But you just to get food though.
Can't build a house with it.
Exactly, but that's
sure you can. You go buy the
You
material.
can buy what you need with the money. The money is like the key.
And oh my God,
It unlocks.
Yeah,
it is.
it's crazy how it is because really it's not.
That's a
Because-
terrible
It is
looking key.
because of capital. Because of
man.
I mean,
capitalistic
in
society
the
we
world
live in.
where we live
Right.
at.
It makes
Right.
money.
It's the key. All right, so think about this: having bad credit and good credit. Do you think people don't pay their bills because
Nah,
they
you didn't-
don't have
you-
the money?
You didn't hear what I just said, bro. It's the whole shell of the whole thing.
It's money feeds everything. It even feeds the credit world. That's all I'm saying. Money's
bro,
the
it's
key.
a fucking illusion, bro. It's fucking.
I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of an
I agree, it is an illusion.
It is
because
an illusion.
It is an illusion, too.
if they tell you you got two,
We
if
put
you
that
got
illusion in.
200 grand, right? They say you got 200 grand. It's really just a number on your phone. Feel me? Telling you that you got that because they could say it's tomorrow, like what happened to World War II with German money. When World War II was over, they was using German money, the Deutschmark, whatever it's called. They was throwing them in the fire. Their money was useless.
Right.
What?
Inflation had got so bad
their
that their
economy
money
had crashed.
their money. But I'm saying we could literally wake up tomorrow and our money not be worth shit. You know what I'm saying?
it's already getting to
so
it.
that's what I'm saying. Like our money is definitely an illusion. It's just what
we place on it.
What they tell us that it is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, points we place
Ain't
on
much
it.
you can do without that illusion.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You need. I mean.
You know how many illusions
you're
there
right.
are?
Yeah, it's
if
an illusion. It's an illusion that is.
And that's my whole point.
Yeah.
That's my whole point. Just like you just said, there's nothing you can do that without that illusion.
Yeah.
But
Without
No, not nothing.
now anything's not really. You're right. There's really not. You have to have it within the framework of
what we got going on. Yeah.
Of society.
Of society.
Yeah.
Right.
See that with it, it's all within that framework.
How many of them illusions are in society right now, other than money? How many of them?
I'm gonna tell you
Just
one.
complete-
I'm gonna tell you
complete
one big
illusions
one
that
right
we
now.
place
Illusion.
there to control a certain aspect of our lives.
How
You
about
know what? Illusion is the wrong word.
Nah.
It's not an illusion. I mean, because it's real. It's there. So I'm.
It's a
that's not
system.
the-
Money
that's not the
is
right word for
absolutely
it.
a system. It's a system that
We
we
know
put
what you
there
meant, AGD.
but I know what you mean by when you said that because you can't really use it, you can't eat it, you can't build with it. So maybe system's not the right word, but I know where you're going with it.
But
I know-
within this system like that, you have to have that money. You need it. You know what I mean?
that
But-
tool is needed. Without money, how would we
It's the
regulate?
key.
Yeah,
It's the key.
Speaking of money, y'all know food stamps might be ending real soon.
Yeah, I
know.
seen that.
I know they put in a lot of.
And Medicaid too, right?
It's gonna get so
November.
real in the streets.
They putting a lot of regulations on food stamps, especially for able-bodied.
I heard there was
people.
none coming out in
You know what I
November.
mean?
Yo,
Yeah, that's what I
none.
had seen.
Yeah,
That's-
none.
that's-
Nobody gets food stamps.
'Cause the
in November,
government
but I
shut
heard.
down.
That's due to the fact that the government is closed. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they said nobody.
Yeah.
He
That's
said, "None."
crazy.
Yeah, food stamps ending.
Oh,
And speaking of food stamps, again, this black lady used her food stamps to buy like ingredients,
I
spices,
heard this shit. Oh,
and
God.
they locked her up and gave her, I think they
For buying spices?
to make, and because she was, and then she was
You know
selling.
what state that was in?
Hold on. I'm trying to hear the crime. What did she do that was wrong?
She was
They
selling-
charged her. She bought spices or whatever, and I guess made pies or I don't know something like did something.
She had a bake sale and used the ingredients to make like cookies or cakes or whatever. Sold them John,
and they locked her up, bro.
Like they used the government giving.
They gave her like 10 years or something.
Oh damn!
You're using the spices to
for using the ingredients to make them.
No, not the spices. Her food stamp.
Did they call it fraud though? Because she didn't.
Her food stamp.
Some kind of fraud.
Because she didn't report the income from the.
I'm not saying.
I guess. I ain't really read.
I'm not saying this with any knowledge of anything, but I gotta imagine. You know how many people have these platter sales that most of their food is coming from food stamps?
Hey yo, whatever state that was.
I forget. I can't. I gotta look it up, bro.
I'm sure it's a lot.
Yo, bro, they offered her 10 years though. Like they trying to give her.
Yo, that's crazy.
Whatever state that was.
I think the 10 is the max. I don't think she gonna get it.
If they even going after her for that is crazy.
No, they ain't no. They going. Bro, they
crazy.
I think she was already detained, right? Like
they already
have her in country shit?
It ain't like they looking for her. She got a warrant. No, they got her.
Yo, that's some bullshit.
She's like trying to better
do to a person.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
come on.
But she used the food stamps to buy the ingredients
to make money with.
But it's probably more what
he was saying. Yeah, she didn't report
the income. Because if she reported the income, then she lose the
stamps. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Who the fuck cares if she didn't report that shit? Whether you're supposed to or not. That's so petty pinching. That's because it's not like she went and made $500,000. Like the amount that she made, and it like to be able to do it. First of all, there's a lot of people that are on certain systems and they're okay with what's going on and how wrong they are. They just sitting here
she
milking
trying to better herself.
You got somebody trying to better yourself, and it's like, all right, so I have nothing. She's looking around, and imagine looking around, waking up and being like, all right, I'm gonna see what I have in my cards I was dealt. You playing spades, you dealt one spade. You gotta play this fucking hand now. Super bad, but you might get 1 or 2 off one of these other books. You gotta play the hand that was dealt, and that's what she had. And y'all gonna do this, and even if it's a fine, you gonna give her 10 years. Y'all
I don't think she'll get 10. I think that was just the max.
If she get probation, that's too much.
That's too much.
If she get probation, that's too much. Because that's for the shit going on in the government now, the mismanagement of the money and the stuff that's not been given and the stuff that's been done. There's no way you penalize a woman.
Speaking on food again, it was 4 cops in Augusta, Georgia, at a Chick-fil-A.
I heard about this.
3 of them white, 1 of them was black. They walked in there together. Chick-fil-A let the 3 white cops get free meals. When a black cop got up there, they made him pay for his.
Stop playing.
They sat down, ate. The black cop was like, just a little, he was a little fucked up, whatever. Excuse my language, but he was a little fucked up. And the one white cop said something, stepped up, but the other 2 ain't even, they ain't whatever.
They
but
ain't had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But yeah, bro, that was in Augusta, Georgia, at a Chick-fil-A.
Wow, that's crazy.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And then
2025.
They wind up giving them like
free
couple
free meals.
Because it came out.
But the damage is already
because it came out. That's why.
I mean, super blatant.
Yeah, you just
right there on the spot.
You just shit on them. You know what I mean,
bro?
And they was all together. And they was all in uniform. That's what's crazy.
We all walked in there together, laughing, talking.
We came a long way to go nowhere.
Yeah, man.
It's 2025, and that kind of shit still happens.
And speaking of that, they used to say, look toward the young people, because the young people the ones that's going to end racism. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Right.
Nah, but then you
agree.
that one of the biggest things in the news right now is the young Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
They WhatsApp chat on there where they
love
Hitler. They say they love Hitler. They call them black people monkeys. Talk about
calling the watermelon people.
Watermelon people.
I couldn't get it out. I was thinking. I'm like
talking about sending Jews to the gas chamber.
Yeah, to the gas. They ready to watch them burn. I'm ready to see some people burn.
Who said a whole bunch of them. It was a Republican chat room on WhatsApp. Now and
they responded saying, "Oh, it's just kids."
JD Vance got on TV and said that that they just kids. You can't condemn kids, but just a few.
That's the future.
But just a few.
One of them was 34.
A few weeks.
A 34-year-old kid, huh?
Right.
None of them was kids. You know what I mean?
Absolutely, none of them was kids.
JD Vance was only like what 43
So
or
he said
something like
that.
that. You know what I mean?
Grown ass man talking like this in the chat.
What I'm saying is, just a few weeks ago, these same people were saying excuse them because you can't private conversations. You shouldn't. They was just trying to get people fired for saying shit that Charlie Kirk did. You know what I mean?
Right.
It was just doing it. Now when they do it, they just saying
kid.
stuff. They just kid. You know what I'm saying?
Let it go.
The double standard.
Well, we gonna start
crazy,
our little
man.
militia group.
The double standard
and
is
just
crazy,
say they just
yo.
kids. And
That word you
Yeah.
just used, militia. That was ironic because I used that today for the first time in a comment somewhere on IG. For somebody, I said something, and now I regret it because now it's like you see, you ever had a comment start blowing up, and I'm like, and I never wanted the wrong comment to blow up, but I said some shit like, yo, man, I'm glad, you know what I'm saying, I used to roll, across me because it'd be hard for me not to want to do something, and my folks was like, oh, do all this stuff. I'm like, yo, bro, like I can't help that I would want to do that. I was like, I'm telling you, like I'm not proud of the fact that I would want to. He was like, oh, we need people like you in Chicago. And I was just like, yo, what happened to militias? Because nobody polices the police, and it's like that's dangerous. So who else would police the police other than a militia that has the respect that could do something like that? Who would be able to stop the police officer?
There's no policing the police in America. When have you ever seen that happen in America?
I actually have never seen that. That's why I'm saying why have I never seen that?
You've never seen no policing the police in America.
Who would? If somebody could, who would that be? I've always wanted to know that. How come no one has the answer to this question? So if a police officer wants to just be like, hem me up, grab me, just doing crazy shit, I can't even fight back, or they consider it resisting and it can get worse.
That's the government. Like that's all under that same umbrella.
All you can do is get your firearm permit, man.
Oh, if you as soon as you reach for the gun, it'll light you up.
You get your firearm permit.
What is that going? That's not going to stop them.
It can make it so you have yours on you when shit pop off. It's already on you. You know what I mean?
Because the way you talking,
the one thing I didn't want.
Your best bet, me to you, is to just get your light,
get your carry permit,
and be cool.
Be all right.
That's it, bro.
Have it on you just in case.
I feel you.
You know, I ain't promoting violence or nothing like that.
But having it on you ain't violent.
Yeah, no.
That's not violent.
Right.
Nah, I'm just talking to Tay because you know Tay.
The same day you buy the same day you get the firearm,
yo, bro,
get the slug proof too, because you gotta have it both ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, offense and defense.
Get you them glasses that record. You hit the side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That way you got your own footage and your own. You know what I mean?
So they can't twist the narrative at the end once the shit happen, because you know they're gonna twist it. They're gonna try to.
I can't wait to get this braid. I'm gonna get me a bulletproof epidermis.
What?
Just skin. Just skin. It's just
bulletproof
bulletproof skin.
Damn.
Just be Luke Cage walking around.
You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Super light version.
Oh yeah.
Bulletproof epidermis. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, they got the digital ID coming, man. Y'all gonna get yours or what?
What's that, the real ID?
I guess. Real
Might as
ID.
well. We already got this digital ID
ID,
right here.
okay.
See, that sounds like a description for a phone.
Ain't much different.
Now, is this digital ID on a card, or is it a chip that's got to be implanted in your friggin' body? Like, where's digital ID?
I ain't sure, but
That's why I don't. That's what I don't want.
But
you're not putting nothing.
yeah, I don't think they I don't think
Give me a
they,
card. Give me a card. They gonna put it on a card?
I don't think they chip you.
It might be a fingerprint thing.
It's like but
Of course they want my fingerprint. They not. You're not low.
all it
not
is
low.
control. They just going.
They not low.
They could control your bank. They could control your all your.
I got your prints though.
Well,
You got all
Anybody
that.
that did something
like
had
if
to
you
get
do a
probation
crime.
at your
They
place.
got your prints when you was born.
If they was
Soon
going
as
to
you
take
was
your
born,
money,
you got your prints.
like you said, they have access to your account.
Yeah.
If they wanted your money, they could take it.
They could just take that shit.
that's what I'm saying.
Like a different ID ain't what's going to change that.
It's the monitor.
But a global ID, it's the they're gonna be able to GPS you and all type, know where you at and everything. Like just like how your phone. Like now they can too, but
yeah, with the phone.
But with the ID they making, they trying to make everybody convert over. You gotta have this ID in order you want to travel. You want to anything.
I think it's
But
the
I mean,
real ID. Though,
they could
whatever. Yeah,
they
the
do
real
that
ID.
now
They
with a
could track,
passport.
but
but
they could track you now with the RFID chips in your
Passport.
So they're trying to
and
unify
your
the system
cards
all
and
across So wherever
a
you
global,
go,
like you could, and they're gonna be able to. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I don't see why somebody would want to do that. I do.
Bro, they
understand.
already they've been doing
Simpler
it.
for them to track anyone. I mean, anyone for any reason, it'd be just easier to track. If everybody had the same system, regardless of what language you spoke, it'd be way simpler to track people instead of having. There's got to be red tape all around. Shit like that. Oh, we got to get jurisdiction. We got to get authority to do this. And no, if everybody had the same system program, as soon as you go through, scan the shit. So I'm cool with that, but just a card. I ain't putting shit in my body. I got
a weird feeling that they could track us already.
They
No,
can,
of course, no. Of course, hell yeah.
Because back when I was
especially with the
when I was in I was in the
This is the goddamn
in the military almost 30 years ago, and they had satellites that could hear a fucking mosquito pissing on a cotton ball on the ground. Feel me? And that was 30 years ago. So now this has got to be bananas.
They
now,
just pick up the last place you were seen and backtrack you from the satellite.
They just have to have a reason. You see, a lot of people think that as just regular individuals, we're important enough for them to pinpoint and look at each individual one of us. There got to be some kind of flag to make them want to look at you.
You give them a reason to look at you, but if they wanted to find you,
or wanted
they
to see your
you.
movements.
Oh yeah, exactly. Oh yeah. Yo, if they turn it on you, hell yeah.
You be like enemy of the state.
Yeah, exactly.
for sure.
But for the most part, the average person, they'll never get looked at like that.
You know, we was talking about AI before, and I wanted to ask the question. You think AI will start taking over in the schools? Like they'll start teaching these kids in school on a TV-sized TV
and
a screen.
10 to 20 years, yes.
Yep.
You think it'll be that long?
Absolutely. Because
I don't.
I don't know, man.
They just
teachers too hands-on. You need more than
the Department of Education.
Okay, so it's
I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow.
Nah, of course.
But I don't think it'll be 20 years.
Yeah, it's going to be
an assistant.
It's still going to be teachers in the school, but I believe
so?
that I mean just as like guidance. But I believe that the bulk
definitely in science, definitely in math, definitely in physics. You gotta have somebody there.
The bulk of the instruction is going to come from AI, I think.
Yeah.
As long as there's
COVID
kids,
proved that's not necessarily true.
See, that's what I was going to say. As long as
every kid during COVID did their work on a computer.
Yeah, and at home
they were not doing well.
As long as there's physically,
You think they care? That's not what I'm talking about.
No,
I'm just talking about it happening.
No, I don't think they care.
as long as
Because
there's,
a lot of kids did way worse when they have to start using the computer.
I do
Even
believe it.
my daughter was one of them.
They said we
not having a person to person.
She take great notes.
Our kids
and she didn't do good.
All kids lost progress when that happened.
All across, they've seen the numbers.
But it comes back down to money, and if they could make a cheaper way, they're gonna do it. Like I said, I think it's gonna happen, but I don't know if it'll be 20 years from now.
Something's got to happen with this money thing. There's something about doing any and everything to acquire money that's making every single person all around the entire planet just do weird shit. Like certain personalities of people just do weird shit because there's no certain level of quality of living every human being is allotted. There's just nothing.
You said starting?
Money just means just way too much.
It's always been that way. You said starting.
No, I said I'm starting to I'm just having a problem with like just letting it go like, oh, that's just the way it is kind of thing. Like asking for a seat at a table that you don't that doesn't want you there. Let's start with there. Like, why would you want to be in an atmosphere of somebody that doesn't want you there? So getting your own should be what you should be focused on. Yeah, exactly. So even if they keep trying to burn that table down, we talk about Black Wall Street, all that stuff. It's just like, I know it happened once, but why didn't it happen 2, 3, 4 times after that? Because at the end of the day, I know that was a big, like letting the wind out of the sails, and it was a lot put forth. But I don't think there was a heavy enough effort after that to get back to that point.
I think that.
But who are we to say that? Though?
I'm just observing. Who am I to really say? A human being that observed what happened.
Black Wall Street
whatever that's
is just like a famous example of that happening.
Yeah,
I think that happened like numerous times.
That was one of the things that I think would have made a lot of things better.
Before before Black Wall Street, that was happening, and after Black Wall Street, that still happened again.
Yes,
you know what I mean? Yeah. So I don't think we ever stopped trying. I just think that
like whole communities. Do you know of any other whole communities that have been established after that?
I can't.
And there probably have been. I just don't. I haven't
remember them
researched
off the top of my head. But if you look, matter of fact,
I just seen one. I think it was in Georgia.
There was black communities, especially in South in South Jersey,
where they had their own banks,
it was like
their
all
own schools,
black,
their own hospitals that they owned. All of that.
If you look in like South Carolina and all that,
that they own and they own the buildings and establishments
and
in it.
Everything was
Shout out
black
to y'all, man, because I just haven't done research.
I think that Tulsa was the
Tulsa was another one.
It was and they were the most well known ones, but I think that there were numerous examples of it, and that fell to that same fate.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a lot more examples.
I like to see more.
Yeah. And just like you said, plus there's examples that got lost to history.
I think the humanity part of us being human is what's being lacking, because we'll look at money and we'll put a dollar amount on somebody's value when a human life is supposed to be invaluable. So you see a person, whether it's a stranger or not, you'll rob that person or you'll mean ill will to them because of the lack of money you got, how hungry you are, what you need. You just seen them hit the ATM, so you're gonna take their money. That might be the last money, but you need that money more than them. So you'll do that. You'll put them in a state of duress, and if they fight, you'll shoot them, kill, stab. I think that's the issue with people. We're like we're losing our humanity for the sake of the love of money, whatever you want to call it, and until we recognize that's what it is, there's no way to go the other way.
I think
we could do that without money being in the middle of it.
But I think that if you take away money, then people are doing them same.
It's going to be worse.
People are doing them same things because look, you take away money, right? Because the example you just gave, it made it seem like you're saying that people do these things to survive, and they need money to survive. So if you take away money, then people are robbing the dude who comes out, which they see walking with a sandwich. You know what I'm saying?
Either way,
money to come away because it's a tool. So I think people need to have the ability to control their urges, regardless if they can choose to do the wrong thing or not. Don't do it when you get the chance to. Money is a tool, just like a gun is a tool. A gun in the hand of a robber or a thief is not going to do the same thing as the same exact gun in the hand of somebody like a cop or police officer that's supposed to be stopping them. They're going to choose to do a different thing. It's not the gun, it's the choice. We have to start getting people to want to do different things.
To do something with the gun
tools.
Makes it illegal. I can take money and pay for something, so that's not
you do
really
money and pay for
equivalent.
something illegally, and then because you made that payment, now the use of that tool was now illegal. So you can do stuff illegal with money too. It's the utilization of every tool that will make it, because water is not illegal till you drown somebody in it. You just kill somebody with what? With water. Water's not illegal to have. So it's like it's the want. What is it about people that just need to have money so bad that you'll cast ill will on this person just to get?
It's not the money. It's the result. It's the result of what you're gonna do with it.
The things that you need the money for is what makes.
So it's in the state of needing. When you need something, you'll do what you need to do.
Have you tried not using it in the last 2 days?
Money? You can't. You need it for everything.
So if you get hungry, then you got to get money. But you're not just doing it for the money. You're doing it for the hunger. Right. But you need money to fix the hunger. You know what I mean? Or you're about to get evicted. You need money to pay your rent.
Now again, I'm not saying take away money, because money is there for a reason. I'm saying we have to start getting at what makes people, this is the mentality of people. This is the psychology of people. We have to find a way to get to what makes people want to do the bad things with these tools we have. However we can do that, whether it's school or doing life, or whether it's people, it's parenting, whether it's with the systematic BS that we got going on. It's all of it. It's all of it's a part.
What I'm trying to say is
we have to start realizing what the problem is, or we're never going to get to a solution.
Should be what makes people do what they have to do to survive. You know, that's
and we have to minimize that some.
There is no one solution.
Yeah,
bro. Everybody, there's so many different people, different situations.
It's all different personalities.
And I would love to hear all of them.
Different.
That's my thing. I'd like to hear as many of them as I can, because I hear so many problems, and we're aware of it. I don't need no more marching. We know what the fucking problems is. Can we get people that if we get 1 million people together, can we go and do something with it, or are we just gonna walk around and talk about it? Because I love awareness and love everybody in solidarity, and it shows, and it definitely is real big on symbolism. But once you get 1 million people in one spot, what then? Because it's just a bad situation that can go for worse if the police decide to impose their will on people, whether they're supposed to or not. And then it's just then it's just something that's going to be in the history books. I'd like people to start getting towards the fix. And if it's our mental state, let's get at that. If it's the systematic shit, let's get at that. If it's the school shit, let's get at that. If it's our diet and nutrition, let's get at that. If it's our lack of spirituality, let's get at that. But let's have these conversations now. And that's all I'm saying, because no one answer is right. And I agree with that. But we all know what the issue is, so what the fuck is going on? Are we really intelligent as we think we is? I don't think we are. We can't even solve the simple shit. If I was an alien, I would roll my windows up as I roll past
But
Earth.
I mean, what?
Because we can't act right.
There if go again.
What?
If I was an alien,
what part of
there are aliens, so I'm just saying. If I was there, I would roll my window up.
What part of what you said is
Earth?
It's simple though. What part of that was simple?
None of it is. None of it's simple. It's gonna take
Yeah.
hundreds of years. Like I said, it took hundreds of years to get this fucked up, right? So it's gonna take hundreds of years.
Nah, but I think the problems that you're naming, people have been trying to solve.
Yeah.
Since the
dawn of time.
beginning of
Right.
time, yeah.
Always.
Everything that you said.
No,
I'm not saying that we give up.
That's the
but
na-
I think
that's
that
the-
the nature.
I think we're far enough to be able to handle some of these things.
The
That's all I'm
nature
saying.
of life makes it so that we can all fight the so, but we're always going to have these.
He used the same word I was going to use.
Yeah.
It's the nature of man.
Yeah.
It's the nature of man.
It's like
You know what I'm
war.
saying?
It's like war. Why can't we all just get along? Because men don't get along.
Because men don't.
We fight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hey, yo, y'all just
We
flip
fight.
this dude,
That's
man.
crazy.
Y'all just look at this. Watch that shit,
jumping.
He's done for the night.
He's over.
Yeah,
Getting the
man.
ice bath.
Yeah, he got.
Give him the ice
he's over.
bath.
Said, get him out of there.
Yeah, man.
Oh man,
I
hope he's
mean-
all. He's still on the ground
man.
too. Nah,
He on the
Hey,
ground.
nah, he cool. He cool.
He good.
Yeah, he more embarrassed than anything.
All right.
You know when you
Took a
fall.
little lick.
I just
Yeah, he trying to jump.
I think
Spine
that
rattled a little bit.
that no matter what position you put men in, some things are always going to happen. Like
Yeah, 'cause you got different personalities, egos.
and people are different, and people like to hate who's different than them, and you know what I'm saying. So
And men tend to act different
yeah,
and poke their chests out when the opposite sex be around.
and that
There's gonna be
too, it's
tension.
just
Another
so
thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's so many things, man. It's
But you could take groups of people and put them together and things be okay. I get that, but for the most part, on a mass scale, like you talking,
Yeah.
like you said, it's just
Gonna be some turbulence.
man nature,
It's
man.
gonna be.
Nature of man.
It's just
huh?
frustrating to think. I think we're advanced enough to do better. Silly me.
But don't get frustrated.
That's what I was gonna say.
I think
I wouldn't focus on it to frustrated.
I mean, it's
the
not
more advanced we
it's not a
get,
frustration that
it's just more problems. You know what I mean? Like just like the more advanced we get, the more differences we start creating differences.
Look at him, Jerry.
You know what I'm saying?
See, he walking all
he
good.
Gucci, he Gucci.
Told you. He just
It's like in the jail, right? They decided that the way to stop the Bloods from fighting the Crips was put the Bloods in one section of the jail, then put the Crips in the other section of the jail.
niggas are still fighting.
Yeah, they just started fighting each other. Different sets started fighting each other. You know
especially
what I
in
mean?
that environment.
Yeah, so I think that certain things are going to happen.
Yeah,
No
regardless.
no
Can you
matter what you
imagine
do, because of the nature of man.
Right. If you can imagine if, like, the gang culture flipped their narrative and only did positive stuff in the community, how powerful that would be. Like,
That would be a beautiful
and
thing.
and they'll die for the community and their people.
So you know how hard that would be, though?
That would be so fucking dope. That would be
It
so
would
dope
be.
idea.
Because
It's a dope idea,
they're a
but
hop skip from that. Like,
I wouldn't say that.
No, I wouldn't say that either.
Nah, I'm not talking about what they actually do. I'm talking about what they stand for. Like it's the brotherhood. They're gonna die for their own people, and that's what I'm saying. Like
if it was,
you can misconstrue what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to say they are together for the wrong purpose and reason.
Absolutely.
If they were to flip the reason, they can use that solidarity for good. That is what I mean. Not by their acts.
But no,
actions, yeah, that's what I mean by it. It's their mentality. If it was just tweaked a little bit, it could be a crazy amount of good. You talking about policing the police? They gonna at least think twice about doing stuff. You got people that's ready to die for the community.
But if gangs were to get to a point where they police the police, then they wouldn't be allowed to be there. You know what I mean? Like gangs are here now because just like
that's what happened to the Panthers.
The Black Panthers.
The same reason why drug dealers are allowed to be here. Because
and I know it happened with the Panthers, but that doesn't mean we don't do it again.
But I mean, it would be stopped. They come up with things like COINTELPRO and all that. To
piggyback off of that, the KKK was funded. I mean, was founded in 1865, right? And it was never
slavery ended.
Yeah, and it was never registered as a terrorist group or nothing. You know what they registered as? A exempt religious organization. A religion. The KKK.
I never knew that.
If you Google it,
I see you just did. I trust you, bro.
A religious man,
that's
like
crazy.
Yo, bro,
that is insane.
But they labeled the Panthers.
The Panthers, though.
You know,
they was giving food to the homeless. Are you kidding me?
Yo, bro.
They like started with,
and that's
right. But the healthcare,
yeah, you know what I mean. So
you know what they did with the move too. So this is my thing. So they did such a crazy job that people really didn't want to flex like that after the Panthers and the movement and stuff like that happened. Mm-hmm. And I know what happened was tragic, and I know people have good reason to not want to go ahead and flex like that anymore, but. We're still being our rights are still being imposed upon people. The 19-year-old kid got flipped on, like the one dude, the ICE agent flipped him, and he's a U.S. citizen. He just graduated the year before. I forget where it was at, but they flipped him. 19-year-old black kid. Well, I think it was in Detroit. And I'm like, I'm looking at all this stuff. I'm like, look, if they're looking for any reason to put their hands on people, and if you can't stop somebody else from doing that if they up a badge on. There's nobody else stopping them. That's just dangerous, bro. You just better hope you don't run in front of nobody that want to put their hands on you.
They locked up. They locked up the superintendent of schools. I think it's in like Des Moines, Iowa, or some shit. Because he was here from Guyana, I think.
Oh nah, bro. Nah, that dude. You heard the rest of that story, right?
I was about to say he had the blammer in his car.
Oh shit!
They went to his house. He had more guns in his house, and he had this something else too.
I'm about to say, because there's still more to the story.
Go ahead, finish.
There's more to the story.
Come on.
What else was it, HD?
Come to find out, he was a superintendent of a school. That's what he was here now. Come to find out, bro, he was illegal. He wasn't supposed to be here, but he had been here in like a decade prior. He had charges, slinging rocks in the hood, the whole shit.
Oh wow!
They deported him then.
And then he got back.
He came back and worked his way into being, and scammed his way into being
the
superintendent of a school.
Yo, you got crack charges and you were illegal. And
that's why when they came for him, he ran and shit. Damn. Yeah, because he already knew what it was. That shit was crazy.
I should have read deeper.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yo, y'all know they got the Haitian deportation protection ended. You know what I mean?
What is that? I didn't even know what that was.
Where they was like protecting the hate. You know that it's a law.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where they protected
and the Cuban one. They had the Cuban one too.
But look,
really?
They grabbing. But look though,
man, here we go.
That's crazy. Cause look, now
you can say any black person.
They was trying to grab the Haitian. They was trying to grab the Haitian lady, and you know the community start fighting back on ICE or whatever. You know what I mean? And the video cut off or whatever, so I don't know if they got her or they let her go or however, whatever. But I said all that to say, bro, like if you think about it, like they could just grab anybody and be like, "You Haitian,"
Right.
Because we all look kind of alike, you know what I mean? Because we black, you know what I mean?
To
Skin.
them, we all
To them,
look like
that's
we
what I'm
could, we
saying.
could all be Haitian.
We could tell
So
each
they
other
can just
apart, but
come
they
and be,
can't.
yeah.
If they start doing that, okay,
They go grab anybody.
I'll be mad,
They
and
already
that'll
anybody.
and that'll mess my day up. But okay, if we get down there and they run my pants and whoop de whoop and see, okay, and they let me go. Now, if it comes to a point where they just start grabbing motherfuckers, then you could wind up being deported, even though I can prove that I was born and raised
So
here.
what they're doing to these people are,
That's what I'm
they're
saying.
not giving them the chance to show any credentials before they slam them on the ground, slam them against the car, and it's very uncomfortable when they're putting their hands behind
dangerous,
them.
bro.
So they're banging you up on all of this. So you go down to the police department, you get it all straightened out, and nothing happens. So they can rough you up, snatch you from where you are, and then you just supposed to just let them do it. And because you feel as though they're gonna let you go, and even if they do, that's good enough for you after you didn't rough me the fuck up, bro. I want my fair one, bitch. Cause I should have. You gonna lock me up? I want it to be work.
Shit, you gonna get
See, look, this is why I can't.
You want your fair one?
Bro, like,
Uncle Sam gonna whoop that ass.
But what you saying has been
Uncle Sam can motherfucking try to whoop my ass, but that's the thing.
But what
like,
you saying has been
you
going
got a
on.
bunch of bitch ass niggas
What
with
you-
fucking badges on
what you
that
saying,
don't want to know how
I mean,
to. They don't know how to nothing about de-escalation.
That's been happening
You know
way
nothing
before
about
ICE, though.
de-escalation.
You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
right.
dudes you've been getting fucked up and thrown to the ground way before I start fucking with.
I've been
people.
thrown on the ground a few
That's
times.
what I'm
I
saying.
know how they
So-
get down. I know how they get
so
down.
the way before
Right,
ICE just does it more. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So-
man. It's just it's
you
so
got-
aggravating to watch.
yeah,
It's hard to
the
it's hard to
chances-
not want to do
I've
something.
already been slammed down to the ground
Physically.
and roughed up
Oh man.
before they tell me what they doing.
Why is it
For
okay for
probably
them to rough
50
me up?
times before I was 18.
I just want to know why is it okay for them to do it and I just
no,
have to
no.
take
I'm
it.
not saying
Nobody
it's
said it was okay. It ain't
Nah,
it ain't
it was-
okay.
why?
But the shit happens.
So if
Okay.
the cop want to rough me up and I tell him, hey, look, officer, don't touch me. I'm going to give you my credentials. But if you rough me up, I'm going to punch you in your face.
Then that's
Oh, come on,
that's a
man.
charge.
Yeah, yeah.
Why is that a
yeah.
charge?
Because you threatened them.
That's not a
You
threat.
threatened them.
If you rough me up, I didn't say I'm going to hit you for no reason. I said if you rough me up. If there's no reason to rough me up, then I'm complying with everything you're saying. And I'm telling you, if you rough me up, I'm going to punch you in
Well,
your
I'm
face.
saying, but even you knowing that.
Why is that? That's
why,
not a threat.
But
I
why
said-
even say it? Even if you know that, why put him on guard?
What do you mean?
Why let him know?
Bro, that badge got us on guard. You ever had a police?
No, you don't
officer
understand what I'm saying,
behind
though.
You riding, we on guard driving.
If you was gonna
What you
swing on
talking
this,
about?
if you
We
was
live
gonna,
on guard.
if you was gonna swing on this cop, right? Why would you inform him that you gonna swing
Tell
on
him
him
that you gonna swing
if
on
he
him.
don't?
Bro,
Like, why would you give him?
We're talking about ICE agents that act like they about to detain me. We're not talking about regular police officers. I'm gonna license registration. I know my license registration is good. I'm not talking about regular cops all day. I'm talking about ICE agents that are grabbing people, not listening to. I am
what
a
we're
U.S.
saying
citizen.
is
I have
cops do that,
credentials.
too.
No, we're talking about ICE though. Cops that do that, I literally listen to what the cops do
bro.
because normally I can either
I'm
talk my
going
way out
home,
of
bro.
it.
I'm bailing. I'm going
I'm
home.
not. I don't do this with cops. I'm just saying I've gotten
I'm
into
saying,
it with
though.
cops that were like just overly aggressive off the rip. I'm just like, yo, stop fucking touching me like that. And I got flipped
I
a few
can't
times.
see me being nowhere.
I did. I'm not
getting
gonna lie.
in, I can't see me being nowhere getting into it with no ICE agents, bro. And if I happen to be
I'm talking
somewhere,
about- I mean, if they
and
try
it-
to snatch you, I mean,
no, I mean,
bro,
if they, I'm not saying it
I'm
can't
not just
happen.
gonna let you
No, I'm
put
saying-
me in the back of a police.
I'm not
officer
saying it can't
'cause I look
happen.
Haitian.
I'm not saying it can't happen.
That's what we were talking about. If we look Haitian and somebody want to snatch you, why is it okay for? Why do I have to just let them do that because they're ICE agents and they can just do whatever they want?
I mean, the
Throw
bottom.
me
No,
in the back
I'm
of the
saying,
John,
okay.
and because they're gonna R&R
See,
me.
this is what I'm saying. You
I just
said
let it happen because
you
it's
said
the
why
safest
should you
thing
just
to
let
do.
them do that?
It's just safe.
If you don't, okay, what's the alternative?
Then they could
Fight
possibly-
until what? Fight until they pop you? Like
It could
on
happen.
the-
I'm saying, obviously, the smartest thing to do is nothing. But why is that the best option?
You could do something. You just can't do what you saying.
What do you? So you're a victim first.
No, you can do it.
Unfortunately,
You can do it.
So you're a victim first.
You live in a society where
Be a victim first, and then take them to court if you
you're
live.
gonna That's right. And that's,
Take them to court if you live.
that-
You live
the
in
hell
a
is that?
no,
society.
you can take them to court
If you live.
before you do some dumb shit,
If you live,
right?
defending yourself.
Why
is
wouldn't
done.
you live? What's the defense if they're just trying to find out who you are? Okay, look, I'm like this. Okay, I'll play along.
What if you're complying to it? You just don't want them to put their hands on you. Like, why should I have to let you cuff me for you to feel comfortable? I was like, yo, talk to me until I don't listen to you. Why is that not? Why should I not, for the service that we all pay for as taxpayers, why should I not expect them to be able to de-escalate a situation? If I'm listening to what you're saying, why do you have to come up here, put me in cuffs before you actually start talking to me? They're doing this to people without, and they're saying, okay, I'm a U.S. citizen. So if you prove it or don't give them a chance to, so I got to lock you up before you prove it? Like, bro, nobody has their birth certificate on their pocket when they go into the store to the shop right.
I keep my ID on me. I just pull my shit out and be like, yo, bro. Look,
and that's enough to show that you're a citizen. So there's no way to get fake IDs. So I get why
I got my ID. I got my social security card on me, bro.
They're not giving people a chance to show.
I got a TWIT card. I can prove who I am. Like
19-year-old kid was being sat on by this white ICE officer. How does it, like, he just graduated? There's some people that, he probably should have an ID. Okay, shoulda, coulda, woulda. But how does it?
Was he on the front lines, bro?
I'm just saying, how does a kid like that?
But was he on the front lines?
How does a kid? First of all, I answer that question. But how does a kid like that prove it without having an ID? If he doesn't have an ID, how do you prove that? You gonna take him? You gonna take him to the drone first?
Was he on the front lines, bro?
Front lines like what?
Like, was he out like protesting or like whoop-de-whoop?
Nah, I think he was going to like a store for something. And like,
just going to the store and somebody sat on him.
I forget what store, but the camera feed was in there. ICE was like, they did a raid on the store. And then they came out, and then the kid was in the store, but they had ran down. I don't know if they targeted him or not, but he was on top. There was ICE agent on top of him. And then he had an interview after that, and then he explained to the interviewer, I forget what stage, what he was at, but he explained to him that, look, I graduated a year before.
Bro, that whole world where all that stuff is taking place in, that's levels above where the fuck I'm thinking. I'm not even, bro. I can't. That's too far away from me to be reacting to that.
It's a distance-wise. It's literally. I get what you mean.
It's out of the realm of the things that I have to touch to make my life work.
I get it, but because of the situation, because of the conversation we were having, if something was like that to happen in front of you or to you, because it's happening to people it shouldn't happen to know what to do or to have an idea what the best thing to do is always a good course of action, because you got to plan for stuff like that just to happen so you can do better. So if something like this was to happen, obviously the best thing to do is to just let them jack you the fuck up, and hopefully you can live to fight another day in court.
I can't view it like even the way you're phrasing it.
Because that's
let them jack me the fuck up. What?
Right. That's what they're doing.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. They're jacking people up without giving them the possibility.
Why does that have to be the course, the way things go? They got to jack me the fuck up.
Because if you can't fight back, you're subject to whatever somebody else wants to do to you. So I say it in a jokingly way, but like on a serious note, it's what's the best way to handle a situation like that?
Steer clear in the first place.
What? Okay, still clear.
Steer clear in the first place. I'm not gonna be out there with the protesters.
Hey,
bro.
man,
And
this wasn't a protest.
It's not because.
I'm
saying
gonna
though.
send you the clip so you can see
even
if you're
if it's not a
living
protest.
regular life, stuff like this can happen to you living regular life.
I know that, bro. Life is random. Trust me, I get it.
So being that it can happen at any given time, to think about it is not a bad thing to do.
Bro, I've been on this planet for 50 some odd years, bro. Trust me, I know it's random. I know anything can happen, bro. Like,
if ICE runs down on me, I'm going to
do what they say.
Probably comply.
Yeah, why not? Get it over with.
Because once that ICE agent decides that he's taking you where he wants to take you, there's nothing you can do about it at that point.
And resistance will make you wind up beat the fuck up.
Even if you whip his ass,
beat up and charge.
He's going to call somebody else. You beat his ass, they're going to,
and they're
just going to keep it coming. So you might as well just comply and go. Now I'm not saying that it's right. But
hell no. It's not right.
It's
not right.
It's the world we live in.
It's being a man of principle.
But if you want to fight,
bad
then
thing nowadays or a negative, because
if you want to fight,
win, lose or draw, it's not about it's the fact that I was willing to fight. And before I was taking the fuck out, what the fuck that I did?
You can't fight fights that you're definitely going to lose.
That's not smart though.
Don't making it home make you a bigger man.
I've been bullied by people that was so much bigger than me.
Nah, that's a person though. That's not an institution.
That's different.
That's not an institution. That's a person.
For me,
you're not gonna fight the government if you don't have to.
Cyborg and you're a human being, I'm gonna fucking fight you if you put your hands on me in a way that's unwanted. I'm sorry, especially if it's a police officer. I know your job is hard enough. I'm going to comply, but if I'm complying and you roughing me up and I say chill, I'm gonna hit you with a fucking elbow, bitch. I'm sorry. Real quick, that you don't think it's coming, because you're not finna just. I had people rough me up, put the cuffs on too tough, sit here, push my head against the motherfucking joint while they walking by. I done had officers do crazy shit. So at the end of the day, I'm not finna let motherfuckers do no shit like that without something happening. I'm not the only one walk away with some blood drip.
All right, point made.
Hey, yo,
that's all I'm saying.
You're not gonna let it happen. Let's move on.
Well, Any new music, man, coming out this week or whatever? Y'all got anything on the? Y'all been listening to?
You got Nas about to drop that Big L joint. Did he drop that yet?
Yeah, that's what I was.
Man, but I asked the same question the last time that Big L joint was brought up. Is it new? Like how?
Well, I mean, how new can it?
Yeah, that's what I mean. But like what is it? Is it the Big L songs we already know? Like,
I know
Nah.
I don't know him as an artist, man.
I think this new joint. Yeah, I was listening to Big L back when he was in the joint with when he used to rap with like Herb McGruff and yeah, back then, yo, and Children of the Corn. Remember?
I remember Big L. I was never really I ain't gonna say I used to listen to all his mixtapes and whatnot, but
you know,
one freestyle
I know of Big L. Like I know his voice when I hear him.
One freestyle that stuck out. I only heard one freestyle. I don't even know what it was. I don't know if he was on the radio, but it was one freestyle that Big L did, and I was like, "Yo, this motherfucker was nice."
Yeah, Big L was
and I think that might be the only song that I really heard. But I was like, "Hold up, man!"
I don't think I heard of
his
him.
rap style was just.
He was nice. Big L was nice.
Until he passed.
I'm gonna send it to you.
I don't think I ever heard of him until after he got.
He was on like every clue tape for.
So I may have heard him and just didn't know who he was.
A lot of New York greats knew about him coming up because he was in the streets with a lot of them.
He used to rap with Cam and Mace.
I seen Mace said he tried. Mace said he tried to set him up or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, he was out there in the streets with him. But you know, rest in peace to the guy because I only heard one song. You don't even got to hear that much. Sometimes you hear greatness.
Ebonics, you heard?
He got a song. I think he was on some radio station.
What he on that Biggie and Pac?
That's where Pat Poose got his jump.
Yeah, you gotta listen to a Big L song called Ebonics where he break down slang, and kill it.
I'm gonna listen to it after that.
Kill it.
AZ, Do or Die. He 30 years. Do or Die 3.
Yeah.
I don't think
come out.
I never heard an AZ song.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
No, you probably did, but you don't know.
Sugar Hill?
You heard him on Nas.
Yeah,
Life's a bitch and then you die. That's why we get high. That's AZ and Nas.
Yeah, it's AZ and Nas.
Look, because I don't know why I'm like this with music. I'm always gonna know. I don't know the title of the song. I don't know the hook,
but the lyrics,
I don't know the title, and I don't know the artist. And
that's how I am with
I've always been like this as a kid.
New music.
I definitely don't know the new
I know
artist.
the song.
I be trying to be on everything.
I'm getting better with it though. Now
I
go to the credits now, and I try to see who. Now I want to see who the producer is. Now I want to see who's the engineer. Because you start seeing the same engineers going across. I'm like, oh, so they was over here. It took me a minute to figure out who was it. The dude that made the "Sexy Lady" song was what was it? Hitmaker. That was Young Berg, and I looked in the credits. I said, huh? I said, ain't that? I'm like, what? So yeah, I look in the credits a lot more. But before I wasn't paying attention. But now, because back to the old days, like I be trying to dive back and find shit out. I don't remember the name of the song or the damn artist until I hear the song and it's like, oh, that's the one.
I always did that since back in the day. You remember you used to get the tape and open it up.
Fold all the way out. It was the liner notes.
You could read the lyrics or read who made the beat. Who I always was like, yo, who produced it, who engineered.
I used to look and see how many people got writing credits on it.
Yeah, I looked at all that, bro. I was always into
that's how you knew you was a real music head. You always into the credits. Like,
hell yeah, bro. I love that shit, bro. That's why I be trying stay up on everything.
Think about that shit, yo.
Everything.
Remember how that was back in the day, and when your favorite artists, when you knew they was dropping on such and such date, and you wake up that morning, you get up
to the mall,
you get dressed, you going to the mall. You had to leave your house and make a trip to go in
buy it.
And you hope when that thing sold out.
It wasn't sold out.
And sometimes you would go there like it would be like a line, when the came out. I remember when DOS Effects came out with Straight Up Suicide, when that joint drops or Onyx back the fuck up. Remember that? Or wasn't Black Sheep album Flavor of the Month, I think it was called.
It's classic.
When that joint dropped,
when Tupac dropped, Tupacalypse Now, and all his shit, man. And then Jers got me on fucking with Scarface and the Ghetto Boy.
Sure.
We used to stay up all night smoking, singing out. I know that whole thing to him. Yo, man, what?
Ghetto Boys.
Hey, yo.
Scarface.
Classic.
Classics.
Hey, yo. I listen to Scarface. Ghetto Boys way back with
Man,
DJ,
Jersey
I had
DJ
to
Ready
go
Red.
back
Remember
and
that?
listen to
Red?
Scarface.
Jersey got
Yeah.
bro. What you what?
I didn't.
You
I didn't
cheating
come
yourself,
up,
bro.
Listen to him. I went back.
Right.
I heard
Right.
a couple songs. And I was like, I see why he's dope. But I never really dove into.
Yeah,
the
'cause that
whole
was before
albums
your
of-
that was a little bit before you know what I mean. But
Coming
yo,
up,
bro.
like the end of the 80s, early 87, baby. So
Bro.
coming up, there's some things that I was that was like popping off right when I was born. I had to go back and take a look.
Oh man.
See?
And yo,
I gotta go look. I gotta.
All I have is
So
and yo,
I gotta look at
it was so crazy. That song,
That was my
that
shit,
song,
Yeah.
boy.
it was a theme in the hood, in the wood. I mean, he walk around barefooted. Nigga, he'll take your pack. Nigga, he'll
know
jump out the
exactly-
bushes and
I
take
know who
your
you
pack,
talking
nigga.
about.
He had long hair. His shit was
know.
slick back.
I know.
He had the
Stupid.
perm. When he get high and them eyes get and he jump out them woods.
Oh shit.
Scarface. I like Scarface because
Yeah.
he was like straight talk.
That song, bro.
Like before
Yeah.
the song.
You could always
before the song
visualize
started-
his music.
before
He was
the
a
song-
visual, bro.
Before the song
Gotta
started,
let my nuts hang.
He said,
That was
he
mine.
said, suck
Boom,
a
boom,
nigga
boom.
dick or make a
On
nigga
your
rich.
black
Or
ass.
something, yo. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, Jersey.
Made
Yeah,
a
thank
couple
you,
of moves
Or-
and 5-0s
remember,
out, smarted.
please,
Here's part two.
please excuse
Smarted.
my
Yeah,
attitude. Sorry if
So
I'm
many
being
classics.
Yo, so
rude, but
many,
there's
bro. Like,
something-
but yeah, Jersey. Shout out to Jersey. He definitely got me.
The
man,
diary,
on that
the
Scarface,
diary.
bro. All that.
I was just listening to. He greets his father with his hands up.
Nigga, yo, bro, like Scarface, man. Hey, tech, word, bro.
Yo,
get
man,
good.
remember
heard-
that
like I
song?
said, I heard a few.
Remember
I just-
that song?
Yeah.
with-
Obviously,
with-
it's not as many times as y'all.
Right.
The good
With,
thing is, I still have. Apparently, there's enough music for me to go back and dive into.
yeah.
That's the only thing that matters.
What was the
And
little kid
And the
name?
good shout out to the legends because our legends don't die out. They don't phase out. They should be glorified. So I'm diving back into this. You know what I mean? There is no, you know how people talk about relevant, this, that, and the third. I like conversations like these because we're one of the hip hop is one of the only places where the legends get shit on, and we're not gonna do that over here. This is not a place that we're gonna do that because like we're standing on their shoulders. So shout out the Scarface because of the notoriety, I went back and started doing homework, heard it, and knew he was about that shit before we even had this conversation. But now I'm about to go dive back even more than that shit. But yeah, that's just one thing I want to put
As
out.
long as you
Check
diving,
the Ghetto
man.
Boys,
You
too,
could always
man.
go back and figure it
Yeah,
out.
yeah,
You don't
yeah,
know.
yeah.
And that respect might make you a better artist or even a better consumer. Like you start listening, but you ain't no reason to bash our greats because every other legend, rock legends, singing legends, like they put them in a certain place where it's like they glorify forever. They gonna sell
Well,
out
if you
forever.
love hip hop,
You know what I mean?
If you're a hip hop fan, you love hip hop, and you were born, 90s and on, or late 80s or whatever. Just go back and do your homework on a couple names. One of the I'm gonna throw one at you.
Just a few.
Just one name. You got Rakim, bro. Like that's my dude.
Rock him.
Yeah.
Rakim.
Oh, let's
bro.
fucking go.
God,
Real,
Cool G
bro.
rap.
Yeah.
G-Rap.
Cool G
Oh,
G
rap.
was
man.
my man too.
Cool G.
Cool G rap.
Cool G
Can-
was
can-
my
can-
man.
These are the conversations we gotta have, fellas.
Rated
Like,
X.
These are the conversations because
Yeah, you know,
Classic.
and you gotta go off the side a little bit. Remember Granddaddy IU? Yo, remember that
Oh,
dude? Yo,
I remember the
man.
name.
Yo,
I
that
don't
dude,
really-
that
really
dude
remember.
was
I
nice,
remember
yo. That
Granddaddy
dude
IU.
was nice, yo. Something new from the Granddaddy you. Yo,
That's his classic.
yo, that he was nice, yo. I think he was a Brooklyn dude, man. I think he was, yo.
Yeah, music is also a therapy too, man. Like you could put on your
sure.
favorite
Definitely.
song, even if it ain't
Yeah.
rap. It could be something slow, something R&B. But music, man, you can just go and it could
I got a specific album, man.
that you go to when you.
Me Against the World. If I listen to that back to back,
Classic.
Yeah.
I'm usually at least able to keep moving.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro.
If I'm stressed out to the max, man, if I just zone out back to back to that
Yeah.
album,
Yeah.
That's the way I do Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was my classic. I used to go to work riding that.
Muddy
I used to
Waters.
work at Universal
classic.
Supplies in Hamilton,
Cause Red,
doing the windows, man, and that album right there, bro. got me through.
even the skits, even the skits.
yeah, everything. I know the whole
Remember,
back to back
I
to
got a
back.
soda,
Hey yo,
and you can have a
Sometimes
goddamn
the
he
skits
skit.
stole
be
my idea
memorable.
with them acronyms.
Oh yeah, Nas with niggas against
Smoking weed in public.
Yeah,
Some
extra fo.
I'm knocking somebody right the fuck out.
Yeah,
Yo, he I ain't gonna say he stole it, but bro, I I was on that, bro.
The same way. Y'all was on the same wavelength,
Remember the song? And we got Myra on the hook to say acronyms.
Oh yeah.
What is an acronym? Like, you know what I mean? Remember?
Way before the.
That's
Yo.
Yeah, I know what he's talking about.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, MEGA.
MEGA, yeah. You know what I mean?
Nah, that's my shit.
But yo, my
I ain't heard that song in too long, man. Do you still got that song?
What?
MEGA.
Somewhere, right?
Yo, my go-to
Man,
album.
you can find that one, man. Please send that to me.
Hell yeah.
Because I think I remember that one.
I Love You, Jada Kiss. I could put that on and just play and
Mine is Illmatic.
Illmatic.
Yeah, mine is Illmatic. I got two.
Illmatic was one of the first CDs I could listen to from the beginning to the end.
To the end.
Yeah, because remember your Walkman had the
auto reverse.
joint.
Yeah.
So just, you ain't have to fact nothing on that. That album.
Illmatic and Low End Theory.
Now, we doing rap albums, or these are just
That
albums
Tribe
that
Called
make you...
Quest, boy, that was my shit.
You know what? Yeah, Tribe Called Quest was that's one.
yeah.
I think that was
a
one that
dope album.
I realized.
Low End Theory. that was
Low
my
End Theory
shit.
had
Early on, they were dope.
check the rhyme on it.
Yeah. Classic.
I be listening to a lot of
I'm
R&B
bugging
though.
out, right?
I ain't gonna front. Like a lot of R&B, because I'm a hip hop guy too. And I like some hip hop albums, but I'm from like a mix era where people was making a lot of mixes. So I like singles, and I put like a whole mix together to make like a vibe. But if I had to think about whole albums, I'm more on the R&B tip. I like recently. I say the last year, I've been listening to a lot of Friday.
Yeah.
He's a dope artist from, I believe, Philadelphia. Blew up, the one that made the song with Meek Mills that did real well. And it's like real soulful, and it reminds people of like gospel.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's like the feel of it. It just
The
gets
vibe of it.
Man, the vibe. He's got a couple up-tempo beats too, so it's not all like, you know what I'm saying, churchy, feeling
So-
song.
Yeah.
So
It's just a dope mixture too.
It's a singer called The Weeknd, but he called himself Friday. Like I'm
There's a weekend, there's Friday. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Wow.
and
Friday
they
with-
all going up
Friday
on a
with two-
Tuesday.
with two
It's a group called the Internet.
The internet?
Yeah, it's a group called the Internet.
What they sing
they
or
know
rap
that.
or what?
They sing, yo. They made this song about this girl. She like girls, but they you watch the video, the Internet. You gotta look for it, cause the girl, she like kissing the girl all through walking through the carnival with the girl, and then at the end they sniff some coke. The girl died.
Damn.
Whole day in the car, and she push out the car and drive away. Yo,
Did not see that.
That's the video?
But, yeah, the song is hot though. You know what I mean when you see the video. It's called The Internet though. The group. You know?
Damn.
That's crazy.
That's the return.
Cool.
Yeah, they sniffed the coke, the girl OD, she opened up the car door and kicked the girl out.
I mean, they got that off to use that as a name for a group, though.
Yeah.
The internet.
The internet. Yeah, that's
Yeah, they got that off.
yeah, you always could play off that name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying about that R&B though, yo. Because when you about to clean up or something, yo, you put on a good R&B joint. Except me, I tend to go all the way back when it comes to like R&B. I'll put on the Shy Lights or the Dramatics or Blue Magic or something like.
I put on
like
Tina
that,
Marie and Rick James around that.
Fire and Desire.
Shit like that. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes niggas looking at me funny and
I
shit.
get to
'cause
doing all the laundry.
I just get to playing some shit that niggas don't really be fucking with, though.
Like what?
Well, I mean, I can't say that niggas don't fuck with it, but like I'll be playing. One of my main back in the day, my shit I used to bang, bro, was the ultramagnetic shit, bro.
Oh yeah, ultramagnetic. MCs, yeah.
The whole, bro,
Ultramagnetic. I'm telling you, y'all gonna give me some homework. Why not?
ultramagnetic MCs.
Okay.
Bro, that was my shit back in the day. And then, or MC Shan, bro, was my
Yeah, Shan was that.
Shan was that.
Yeah,
dude.
I like some of them too, like KMD. That had MF Doom in it before he was MF when he was what was
MF Doom, shit.
His name was Zepp Love X, I think back then. Yeah, and then they had a song called Peach Fuzz.
I remember that shit. I remember Peach Fuzz.
Peach Fuzz.
I
Yeah,
remember that.
They had a song with the Brand Nubians, I think. Yo,
I used to fuck
I like
with
Brand Nubians a lot.
heavy.
I like them a lot.
Brand Nubians, they first album
Slow
that
Down.
all for one.
Yeah.
Yo, that
first album was the shit.
that was the album too that you could listen to from the beginning to the end.
And I love
albums like
Puba's
that.
album, Real to Real.
Real to Real. What goes around comes back around again.
That album was fire. Yo.
Brand Nubians.
Albums that you can play from front to back. Has there been any recently that came out? Because them old school ones, obviously, because all we had at some point in time, you had to do that, or you know, fast forward to where you wanted to get to for the CDs.
I think now the latest one for me is the Clips or Mobb Deep.
You played the clips from beginning to end.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Would you do it again? Like, is it
Hell yeah!
repeatable?
When I play it, I started from.
I heard a couple songs
Yeah,
that
that
was
shit
alright,
hard.
like a
Bro.
couple bangers. You know what I'm saying?
It was for like
Get your head
You got
going and
listen.
shit.
It was a 2-week period.
And that's what it
I
was.
was just banging that shit. It just,
Alright,
it was,
that's good. Okay.
It stayed in my shit.
Word,
I
bro.
was just banging
Okay.
that shit.
That's how I am with Mobb
That
Deep
shit
right
hard.
now. Infinite. That's what
Yeah,
I'm on.
that joint. I only heard a
A
couple
couple,
tracks.
but
fire.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, that
Oh my
thing, bro.
It
You
bring that
got,
old feeling back.
Yeah,
I just had to
bro.
ask because I always, it's hard not to hold up a mirror from what happened in the past to now. So I always critique how music is going and transitioning. So if you can play an album from beginning to end, you doing something the fuck right. Well, I don't care who you are. You could be the same kind of music, same gangster rap, or it could be the same, you know, conscious rap, whatever it is. If whatever your lane is, if you can play it from beginning to end, or at least 2 or 3 or 4 songs without me skipping, bitch, you doing something right.
Ghostface
You
album
doing
out
something.
too, yo.
Yeah, Ghost.
I gotta hear
just
it,
heard
man.
it.
I ain't hear Ghost yet.
It's fire too.
I haven't heard it.
He got a joint up there with it.
I haven't even heard the Clips whole album yet. I heard a couple songs. I gotta go from beginning to end.
I hate to sound like a broken record, but
I will,
that Redman album that came out not too long ago wasn't,
That looked like it was gonna be good. I didn't listen to that yet.
Wasn't bad either, yo.
I just heard a freestyle from Raekwon. That shit was fire.
Oh,
Fire.
Raekwon.
Like he said, you got that old school feel to it.
Damn.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, him and Ghost Beats, man. They be using a lot of them like old school samples and shit.
And Jones be hitting the spot sometimes. I'm not into the whole boom bap that much, but every now and then, like depending on how the beat hit,
it's the
that
bow
shit'll get my
bow.
head
Hit like
going.
that.
It's the bow bow.
That was perfect.
Bow bow.
The beat hit when you said beat hit.
It's the bow bow.
From the
It's the
bill.
bow bow.
Another one down, fellas.
Yes, sir.
What's that like? What?
Yeah.
Yes.
18, 19, 20, 21.
Nah. They get this one next week.
And to all the police officers, I have respect for you. I promise.
He don't want no smoke.
I comply first. Just don't rough me up unless you have to.
Said I'm just
My
giving
bad.
my opinion. You ain't gotta take that shit.
That's
personal.
all, man. That's all. That's it.
You know what I thought?